It's amazing how fast time goes by. Seems like we just started 2023 and now we're a third of the way through it. In just a few months, it will make 1 year since we had our first gathering for the journey. We didn't even have a name at that point. As time has passed, I thought it would be a good idea to pause our Walk This Way series in the Gospel of Mark and to take a few weeks to focus on something else. Using the book of Acts and the New Testament epistles, we're going to dive into a study I'm simply calling Core. We'll take about 3 weeks to look at the core practices that define the journey. As we hope you've noticed, we're not big into catchphrases and an abundance of rhetoric to define us. Rather, we just want to be the church as described in the Bible. This is our blueprint. So instead of listing things that exist as static statements, we're going to discuss core practices. These are the things that we do as the journey. We need to be people of motion, not simply of speech. And I really feel like now is the time to discuss those practices as they appear in the New Testament church and how those of us at the journey will practice them. So be ready to have your religious traditions challenged. Yes, even evangelical and spirit-filled believers develop traditions. In his book entitled Letters to the Church, Francis Chan said this: "Honoring traditions made the Pharisees feel like they were obeying God when they actually weren't." If we are not careful, we can be guilty of the same sin, resulting in the same divine displeasure. Ouch. It's time for an honest assessment from the Word of God. This will still be an expository teaching, but it is a stroll through the New Testament to see what God's design is for the church. God's design is for the church, capital C. This teaching will begin at our next gathering on Sunday, April 23rd at the Borregos house. Please do your best to be there. If you know someone who could benefit from such a teaching, please invite them to join us. Just as usual, give us a heads up if they're coming, as we obviously need to plan for the meal and for space. We love you guys and appreciate so much your heart to be the church. So I'll see you when I get back from Iowa. I'll be there for my training for my chaplain's job. So have a great weekend and we'll see you on the 23rd.